So now, nearly after 24 hours, this is being put out. This is literally being put out. I screenshotted this immediately, just to put that out. This is from Dave Meltzer. I gotta read this out. And the first words, I don't even like myself. Dwayne pushed super hard for it. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Read last week's issue and this week's. The card changed when Punk and Brock were out. All the dominoes fell. Dwayne already wanted it, and they felt like Nows needed it as well. How? Why? Why the fuck? Felt like this was a better change of the news to flow away from Vince. Bullshit. So are you telling me this is a change, Vince? I'll just continue reading. Just straight. Kodi was the plan. Dwayne was going to face him later. Maybe next year's WrestleMania. Or maybe Saudi, bruh. Shit happens with Vince and Punk. And Vince thing ends up worse than they thought. So they changed the plan. I literally don't know until yesterday that it could change. I'm trying to read this without not getting angry. And then I was told it's under lock, but 100% it was Punk and Seth and Kodi and Reigns until Punk got hurt. That's a load of horseshit too. This is a load of horseshit. So, let me get this straight. You blaming it on Punk for being hurt. What did I say in the last video? What the fuck did I say in the last fucking video? It's not about Punk being hurt. Because even if Punk wasn't in WWE at this time or signed with the WWE, we still would be in a situation. Or where we would be still in a situation, maybe Gunther faces Seth Rollins. Hell, you could still do that if you wanted to. You could still do that. You could have Gunther win the number one contender spot. Drew McIntyre coming back for the revenge. Whatever, because he wants the title and he wanted to be there. And then when CM Punk could come back, he could rival with Drew McIntyre. How could that make sense? It would make sense. Drew could still win at WrestleMania. Still have his moment. And when CM Punk could come back, yeah. Because after what happened on Raw with CM Punk, this has nothing to do with Vince. This has nothing to do with CM Punk's injury. This is all excuses. This has to do with Dwayne and Endeavor. He got the fucking promotion, it is, and they shoving it down our throats. If you look at YouTube's video of WWE, it's probably the most disliked piece of shit in a long, long time. I think I can remember the dislikes radio of Goldberg faces Kevin Owens at Fastlane. You know what this is? This is the vibe of when Hulk Hogan came out and to hit my hands, it's okay, brother, I'm going in. Oh, leg drop, wins championship. This is exactly what I saw. Cody's face told the story. That's what the story is. You talk about the story for the championship? Nah, Cody's face was the story last night. And I have that video up now. It is. As for the Vince situation, what has that got to do with Kodi and Roman's story? How? People are still gonna talk about fucking Vince. Even this situation is, we're still gonna talk about Vince. No one is sweeping it under the fucking rug. He's probably the most disgusting man in the history of man fucking kind. When it comes to company for years and years, and now you say, you know what, we need a distraction. Let's fuck over Kodi. And as for the CM Punk getting her, my god, if you put all your eggs in the fucking basket like the agenda people, yeah, okay. Like I said yesterday, what if a CM Punk actually won the Royal Rumble? God, that would still fucking hurt. Because the fact is, I don't know, I don't even know. I don't even know. But there's one thing for damn sure. These excuses and gaslighting, this is all gaslighting it is, to the main issue. Let me tell you straight from the bat. The Rock, they decided, them first words, Dwayne pushed super hard for it. That means he literally pushed to the inch of his fucking life to change this shit. Guaranteed. For what? For what? Vince? It's got nothing to do with Vince. This has got nothing to do with fucking Vince. That's an entirely different story altogether. And people are still gonna talk about it next fucking year. The reason why I haven't made a fucking video about it because everybody jumped on the bandwagon of it. And I wanted to get my deepest thoughts about it. But this... yeah. Okay. This is mindless. This is fucking mindless to the core. Dwayne wanted the spotlight. They just shining him over because they give him a fucking promotion. That you have an entire full fucking roster at the fucking back. And you tell me, oh, it's all doom and gloom. You got CM Punk got injured. Oh, everybody's talking about Vince. And we don't want our company to have a bad reputation. I know what we'll do. We'll fuck over Kodi. That is exactly the definition they've done here. So where does Kodi go? Where does actually Kodi go? I have a tweet here as well. What my friend sent me as well, a screenshot. He sent me this screenshot. The look on Kodi's face, you know he didn't want this shit at all. Poor Kodi. Putting the blood, sweat and tears, working every single show and getting away. Getting put away, from the dream. You can't defend this shit. No one can fucking defend this shit. What are you gonna say? Oh, the Rock's a draw? The only between you, legit, and this Rock with the draw situation is you go in your sister's fucking drawers and smell her panties. That's the only fucking draw this is. The Rock isn't a draw as much anymore than what he was. Sorry, but something's really up with this. Gaslight the fact that The Rock got promotion. He moved on from that fucking fraud shit. Scam. It is. You know, he jumped on the bandwagon because Hollywood isn't great for him after his certain fucking movies. And he's like, you know what? Let's fuck over him. Let's screw over this shit. This is absolutely insanity, to say the least. There's so much bullshit from this too. I feel like it's the whole Hogan segment. I feel like this is all Goldberg. Remember when Goldberg took the title of Kevin Owens at Fastlane just to get the event between Brock Lesnar and fucking Goldberg? Can you remember that shit? Like, so, can you remember, there's so much you can see from the vibe from this. But the fact is that if Cody Rhodes has been taking shit away from him, they're painting this related to the CM Punk stuff, it is. If this is the case in scenario, it's been justified. But you can't blame Punk's injury. You cannot. You cannot do that. You cannot bring up saying, you know what, since it's because of Vince, we're going to try and twist the distraction. Because once this is down, people's going to know in that arena, people's going to know on the fucking internet, both places, that this is fucking wrong too. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, all this shit, and you think about Vince? Oh, this is Twitter. No, people still gotta talk about Vince because some of us has watched wrestling for decades, and Vince has been there. Are you gonna erase the Attitude Era? I'm wondering if they're gonna do that. The Attitude Era and shit like that. I wonder if they're gonna try and erase that shit. Just on a different topic. What do you guys think about that? I know this is not the video, but that just came to my mind, a brainstorm there. Do you know what I mean? But besides, back to this. The Vince shit has nothing to do with it. They just said, oh no, it's going to put our reputation to shame. We need a distraction. Good job. If you look at the fucking dislike ratio, okay, if the views count, but the dislikes matter. And holy shit. If you know the update on it now, let me know in the comments down below. But holy crap. Yeah, okay, I wanted Rock and Woman probably 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago. Not when fucking the scammer, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say scammer and a fraud and shit, and a low-budget Hollywood actor who's not making it in the big time because his movies is fucking failing like shit, take this route. If anybody defends this, you are a fucking delusional. You are delusional and you don't even know what wrestling is. Guaranteed. Fucking-teed. With this going on, I guarantee you, it has nothing to do with Punk getting hurt. It has nothing to do with fucking Vince. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with Dwayne getting that one more shot wonder because he's getting that promotion in Endeavor. But they won't tell you that. Look at the first words, what was fucking said. Dwayne pushed super hard for it. What is that telling you? Those words, before you read any. And as for the Brock shit, what's it got to do with Brock? These are excuses. The reality is, it's Dwayne's spot. Because they think he's a draw. Like in 2020 fucking 4. He's not. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is bad.